Hi, I'm James Smythe, Technical Director of SUPAGARD. I'm here today to talk about our polysilazane treatment. This is actually based on a two-stage process. What we'll do is we'll describe how the product is applied in the two stages. So the first process in the treatment itself is a chemical pre-clean. So again, take the lid off this one, and as you'll see that it's got a seal inside it. So remove the seal. These products to the side, and just using your grey applicator sponge itself, just put a small portion in the middle of the sponge itself and apply directly onto the surface of the paint. What this actually does is this will remove any other sealants off the surface, as well as any other types of waxes or other coatings on it. Now, as you see demonstrating on the car today, the product dries in very, very quickly. So what we'd always recommend as well, if you are treating the car in quite a warm country, we'd recommend that the car is brought into the shade first and try and cool the car down itself. Sometimes what we do is we wash the car to try and cool it down first, then chamois it dry, then apply the pre-clean to the surface of the paintwork itself. Now again, what we do is we just continue on working our way around the car itself. And again, what we'd also recommend in this sort of product is we'd go right across the black rubbers of the car as well, and the black plastics. So again, just to demonstrate. Now, if you're working on it yourself, we would recommend that you do 2 or 3 panels and then wipe it back off. If you're working with a team member, then the team member can follow you around the car, removing any of the extra chemicals back off the surface itself. So again, just a clean microfiber cloth, going over all the surfaces, removing any excess that has been left on with the pre-clean itself. And lastly, we'll just finish off with the roof itself. On this particular model here, we've got a glass sunroof. So what we'd always recommend is just do the actual plastics of the car itself. So again, using your pre-clean, just gently wipe around the plastic area of the roof itself. So that's stage 1 finished. Now, as you'll see on the cloth itself, even though this is a clean, spotless, clean car, the amount of bacteria and dirt that gathers on top of the sponge just tells you how important it is to do the pre-clean first of all. So once you've done the entire car with pre-clean, you go back round to the start of the bonnet, and then would apply the polysilazane treatment to the entire car. Now, when it comes to polysilazane itself, it's normally applied by panel. So I'll describe this and show you exactly how it's done. So again, a small portion onto the sponge itself, and then just wipe it right onto the surface. And again, what we see in a very hot temperature, we would recommend the car to be washed first and cooled down before you apply the polysilazane to the surface. If it's extreme temperatures, what we'd recommend is only doing half the bonnet and then remove it back off again. And again, the telltale signs for the product actually working on the surface is you'll start to see a rainbow effect very quickly on the surface of the paint itself. So with the sponge applicator, you just spread it neatly across the surface. And the benefit of this product is you can go over the black plastics, as you see here, and doesn't leave any marks, any white marks on the surface. This product you can put onto the chrome parts of the lights, as well as the lights themselves. And then stop what you're doing, and then go back to the bonnet itself. And if you look closely at the bonnet, you'll see you have a rainbow effect across the surface, and that then tells us that it's now ready to remove the polysilazane off the surface of the car. And the trick of applying this type of technology is you do one panel, then another panel, you wipe off this panel, then you apply to the door, you wipe off this panel, you apply to the door, and we'll repeat the same process around the car completely. In some markets it's very popular to finish off the polysilazane treatment using Aquafree. This product, sprayed across the surface, will leave a smooth finish. And you can apply this product directly on after the polysilazane has been applied to the car itself. So after you finish off the last panel, it reveals a high gloss showroom finish.